Hello, guys. You know what time it is. It is say it, do it, live it time. You already know. When I say it, do it, live it, I mean whatever you say, you gotta do and you gotta live it. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Oh guys, excuse my voice, I have a flu, but yeah, I decided to still record this video for you, so yeah, you're welcome. Anyways, if it's your first time, don't forget to like, share and subscribe and all that cool stuff. Welcome to the family. Yeah, as you can see from the title what this video is gonna be about. Come closer. You already can see it, so I don't even know what I'm saying now. Anyways, how I found out I was pregnant, so yeah, we're gonna chat, stick around and yeah, listen to the story. Anyways, I found out, when did I find out I was pregnant? I didn't find out I was pregnant straight away. So the time when, I don't even know, how do I start the story? Take two. Anyways, yeah, so basically let's start with how was my pregnancy journey. Okay, my pregnancy journey, I thought I somewhat describe it, how should I describe it? I don't know. I thought I had it easy. I slept so much. That's how I found out I was pregnant, actually. Maybe we should start with that. I found out I was pregnant just because I was so tired all the time. And at the time, well, I didn't know I was pregnant until like later, until maybe it was like 2 months, I think. 2, 3 months. I know, it's crazy to even think about it like that, but the thing is, I what do you call it? Yeah, I was working 2 jobs at the time. So I was working 2 jobs. Because I was doing that, I just didn't notice everything. Like, I was working 2 jobs, trying to work my ass off because I wanted to go on a holiday. And yeah, sometimes like I have to get up really, really early in the morning, and it was just not easy, you know what I mean? Like, and I was just like so tired all the time, and I'm just like, maybe it's just the 2 jobs is finally time to kill me, so I did, like, because sometimes I'd finish my other job. I was working like in my retail job. I finish my retail job and then I do my other job, and I do one right after the other. It was just like so stressful for me, and I didn't realize that I was pregnant, but like, I missed my period, and my period had been going missing. Well, it had been going missing. My period had been going missing for a bit, yeah. So I'm kind of like, oh my god, is my period? I didn't want to think about it too much because I already had so much going on, like, and I'm like, period is the last thing I want to be thinking about now. But I could feel like, when you feel like period symptoms, I could feel the period symptoms. So I was kind of like, okay, maybe it's coming, so just chillax, we'll think, like, we'll think about it later, like, just do other things. So mind you, in my first job, which I was working in retail. So anyone that knows at that time that when I was working that retail job, I'm not gonna say the name because I don't think I have the right to. Yeah, so that retail job, the manager decided to start cutting my shifts. And I'm like, I'm trying to save for holiday, and we were gonna go a few places, and I really wanted to go out on holiday because I'm just like, it's not really here for me, and yeah, I really want to just travel, like, and do something. I just feeling like really low and tired and everything. I'm just like, I really need to travel, like, and I'm trying to save and all that stuff like that. And this woman, mind you, I've been working full time with her for a long time, like for the whole year, and she just started cutting my shift. Like, she gave me like 2 days a week, so 3 days a week, and it was just really pissing me off. And sometimes 4 hours a day, like, and I've been working full time this whole time. So this was like at the end of the year, maybe around like May, June probably, and students were starting to finish college and stuff like that, so they can do more hours and stuff. So I'm like, what did I do? What she like? Because my manager at the time, she was like, anyways, I'm trying to keep it PG. But yeah, she was horrible, like, and yeah, so she's cut my shift, and I'm like, what's going on? Like, why are you cutting my shift? And I was getting pissed about it because and I was getting really stressed out about it. And I was telling my boyfriend, and I'm telling everybody, and I'm like, oh, where she got my shift? Like, I don't understand. What did I do? Was she pissed at me? Like, you know. And I did go late a few times, but everybody went late. You know, everybody was late, so you can't blame me. Like, it wasn't only me that was late. You know. And yeah, so like, she continued cutting my shift, and I'm just like, okay, fine. I'm gonna have to talk to her or something, because in my other job, and it's really tiring, you know. So I didn't really want to be doing too much hours over there. And I told her that, and I told her like I actually like this retail thing, and I'm good at it. I like talking. Clearly, I'm good at retail. So yeah, I like talking, and I like dressing up and everything. So I really like this, but she didn't listen to that. Like, she said, cut my shift out of nowhere. So I'm like, okay, fine. Then if she let me cut my shift, like, okay, let's just move on. Like, my home was just all over the place. Like, and I noticed there was like a spot on my forehead or something, because I feel like everybody's pregnancy symptom is like different. I didn't get any morning sickness. I didn't get like any, what was it, big breasts or anything like that. No, it was just like normal. Like, but I was just tired. Like, I was tired, and obviously that spot was annoying me, you know. And so I was just like, okay, this woman wants to be doing wahala with me. Let me just take this to a different level. I think I spoke to her. No, I didn't speak to her. One day like this, she came in and she was just talking to everyone and saying hi to everyone, and she ignored me, and I'm like, what did I do? And I went to her and I was just like, oh, is this something I did? Because I noticed she wouldn't cut my hours. Like, I just want to know, because I really like this job, and then I like that. I just want more hours and stuff like that. I'm trying to save for a holiday. She was like, no, you didn't do anything. I'm like, really? She's like, yeah, no. And I asked around, and no one was like, oh, no one said anything to me. So I'm like, okay, then what's going on? I gave her a month, nothing. Like, obviously, still no period. So like, I'm stressing about my job. I'm stressing about a lot of things, and I'm like, period is just not on my mind at the time. Like, you know, I didn't even notice he went missing. That's how weird it was. Like, you know, and yeah. So I was just like, okay, fine then. I talked to a couple of people, and my boyfriend was like, oh, that woman, she's so rude that you just need to like speak to her and stuff like that. So I wrote my notice. I went in, I was like, I pulled her to the side. I was like, okay, I've been noticing people talking about me behind my back, and I've been hearing that you've been talking about me behind my back, and I pretty much don't like it because you are the manager. I told her off, and I was like, I'm not gonna be accepting this. We literally had an argument. I was like, anyways, here's my notice, and I walked out. And obviously when I walked out, my emotion was just all over the place, and I'm just crying all the time. And I was like, why am I so super sensitive? Like, I'm just thinking maybe it's period symptoms. So I'm like, okay, calm, maybe it's just period. Then fast forward to maybe like a week or two later, I decided then to go into the GP to go see my GP. Yeah, so I went to the GP. I just want to ask for like the iron tablet, because you know they all know like I've had a history with being anemic. Like, obviously through my like while I was doing my leave there, like that whole year, I was just taking iron tablets anyways. So obviously later on, you know, if I just figured okay, I'm gonna go back on the iron tablet, because I do need to definitely go back on it. And then yeah, so it wasn't any complication or anything like that. I asked for the iron tablet, and then I also asked to get like a general test done, like just kind of like, I'm like, why am I getting so tired? Like, you know, because obviously you have to get a blood test done and everything done, just so like they can know, like, you know, what's up and all that. So yeah, I got the, sorry, what was it? What was that? So yeah, I got the test done and everything like that. They gave me an iron tablet and everything, and I was getting ready for my holidays. So yeah, I got my iron tablet and I was taking that and everything like that. Got ready for my holiday, and the morning I was leaving for my holiday, my mom was like, oh, what was I saying? I don't even know what she was saying. No, I just told mom that I'm going on my holiday and everything was time to calm. Then when I was going, and then she texted me saying like, oh, there's a letter for me, and I was like, oh, okay, why is it like? And then she was like, oh, it's from the doctors. I'm like, okay, that's weird. And then she goes, and then she reads the letter out to me, and she was just like, the letter says that something about a child. I'm like, no, actually this wasn't like when I left. this was when I was still in Ireland. I was still like at home, and no, yeah, my mom was in my room. Anyways, let me just go back. After the doctors, I went home and everything was fine. Like maybe like a week later, when I was preparing for my holiday, like the day before my holiday, my mom says, "There's a letter for you." Yeah, this is what happened. My mom says there's a letter for you, and I'm like, the letter came for you, because usually I always go out and I come back late, because I used to always work. I'd work and I come back late, like, you know. And then I was like, yo, there's a letter for me. And she's like, yeah. And mind you, you know, African parents, she opened my letter. Anyways, yeah, she had my letter open, and so she was like, oh, there's a letter for you, and I was like, okay. And then she was like, the letter says something about a child, and I'm like, what? What's a child? And this is when it hit me. I'm like, a child? What child? And I'm like, what are you talking about? Like, you know? And then she was like, yeah, it says something about a child, like, you know, that you need to, and she was like, come down, me and your dad need to talk to you, like. And I was like, oh my god. And I was packing for my holiday this night, like, and I'm just like, oh my god, I don't need this right now. And at that time I'm just kind of thinking, oh my god, like, what would they say that, like? And I didn't do a pregnancy test or anything with the doctor, so why would they say something about a child? I kind of felt it, but like I'm just kind of like, I was just pushing it away, like I just didn't want to think about it. I didn't want to even put it in my mind. Like I just like, I don't know what they're talking about. I'm just not gonna do this. And yeah, so basically the next day when I went on my holiday, and yeah, I was on my holiday, living, doing whatever, and then my mom still like texts me and she's like, oh, what about the letter? And I'm like, and then she sends me a picture of the letter, because I didn't see it while I was at home. She sent me a picture of the letter, and then I was like, the letter basically said that someone had like some sort of malaria or something, some sort of infection, I guess, like at the clinic where I was, and they're like concerned about everyone's health. So if you have to go over there and get some sort of injection or something, like, you know, you have to basically go and check if you had that, if you caught something, you know. I'm just like, oh, that's what basically the letter said. And it says something about, it says if you or your child, and I was like, okay, clearly I don't have a child, so swoop, you know. And then yeah, so I went on my holiday, but then when I tell you the tiredness I was feeling during that holiday, it was different. We went to Barcelona and I was so tired. Like I slept like basically during the whole holiday. I slept so much. I slept like maybe 12 hours a day or even more. Like I just kept on like sleeping, and excuse me, and I'm just kind of like I'm kind of like, why am I so tired? Why am I sleeping so much? Like, and I just didn't know. I didn't understand why I was sleeping so much. Anyways, fast forward, the whole holiday was just, you know, I was talking to my guy, and I'm just kind of like, what's going on? Like, I'm just feeling so tired. And at this point, and I'm starting to kind of like, okay, maybe actually I'm pregnant, you know? And you know, us big girls, you know, you don't really notice any changes, like, you know? So I didn't really like pay too much attention into it, like, oh, change, like, look at that. I was glowing. Maybe that could be one thing. At the time of pregnancy, I guess I was a little bit paler, but I don't know why it was that. Just because I was sleeping so much. Anyways, fast forward, came back home. Then I'm like, okay, this has been going on for long enough. I'm so tired all the time. I don't understand what it is. And I went to the doctors and I'm telling them, I was like, oh, I'm so tired all the time, and this and so on is going on. I don't understand what's happening. And then he was like, oh, okay, no problem. Maybe we should consider doing some pregnancy tests and so on. I was like, okay, yeah, we should do some more tests and stuff like that. So he ran all the tests, and I was searching for work, so he ran all the tests, and I decided, okay, he said, okay, we're gonna send you a letter and stuff like that to confirm if everything was calm, Calm, okay, that's fine. I thought about my life. And my mom, like, sometimes she would ask me, like, oh, are you okay? Like, and I'm like, yeah, like, you know. And mind you, I'm in my head, I'm kind of thinking maybe I am, but I just didn't want to think about it because I'm like, I'm so young and I have so much, like, you know, don't get me wrong, babies are blessing, you know, babies are blessing, but you need to, like, obviously be mentally ready. Do you know what I mean? And I wasn't at the time. I wasn't, like, in a mental state where I'm like, okay, I'm ready for a child. But once obviously everything was clear, anyways, let me not speak. Let me not go fancy, you know what I mean? Let me just chillax and tell you the story. Yeah, so what was I saying? Mommy brain is the worst thing in the world because you just forget everything, and it's so crazy. Like, I don't know if it's just me. Let me know if this is you too, because oh my god, mommy brains are the worst. What was I saying? Oh my days. I'm so serious. Like, I don't even remember what I'm saying. Yeah. So yeah, the letter. I was just like, okay, and I was so scared. Like, and this 2 weeks that the doctor told me to chillax, it was the longest 2 weeks of my life. Legit, like, no lie, the longest 2 weeks of my life. And I was kind of like, okay, calm, like, you know, let's see what's gonna happen. And then letter came and I wasn't home. I mean, my doctor said, okay, maybe you could be pregnant. You know how doctors be throwing things at you. The same thing as Google. Google, I have a headache, you're pregnant. Google, this is you're pregnant. Google be telling you you're pregnant every single time you ask a question. Please, you know the way, like, and my doctor did kind of say some concerns, share some concerns that maybe you might be pregnant. You should just consider, you know, all these things, you know, just self-care, you know, be careful, and we'll, you know, discuss it further. No, it's gonna, I'm just gonna, okay, no problem, I just have to go. Yeah, because I had to, like, that day I just basically called in for an emergency appointment. That's why I didn't have enough time to sit and talk to the doctor as long as I would have. And the letter came when my mom, obviously, she opened it. And the doctor, the letter, oh my god, even thinking about it now gives you some it's giving me shivers. It's just giving me shivers, and I'm just kind of like, oh my god, like, you know, oh, I can remember it so well. Like, my mom opened the letter and then she seen it, and then she was just like, and then she told my brother, basically the whole family, she talked to the whole family, and then, you know, telling them, like, and I'm like, oh. And then my brother sends me a picture of, like, the thing. My brother sent me a picture saying you have a hospital appointment, and obviously raising some, like, saying, like, oh, you need to, you know, all the stuff that I need to be doing, like, I need to do this, I need to, like, prepare myself for, like, obviously the pregnancy, and if not, you know, you have to other things that we don't talk about, you know what I mean? Anyways, yeah, my brother sent me a picture, because my brother, when he sent me that picture, I opened it so quick. I don't know why, but he sent me a picture on WhatsApp. He didn't say anything else. He just sent me a picture, and I opened it so quick, and I'm just like, oh, what? You know, I kind of, like, already, I felt it in my head, but I kept brushing it off. I was like, no, it's not me, this is not me, I'm not pregnant, I am not pregnant. You know, I feel like if you say it so much, if you convince yourself of something so much, you know, the way they say it's true, it can happen, you know, you can start to live it. Like, if you actually tell yourself something too much in your head, like, it can become true. And I kept telling myself that I'm not pregnant, no, I'm not pregnant, I'm not pregnant, I am not pregnant, okay? Yeah, so when my brother sent me, I was just like, I logged out. And I was like, no. And then he texted me on all the social media, and he was like, call me, we need to talk. My heart dropped. Oh my god, my heart dropped. And I was just kind of like, shit, I am pregnant, yep. No matter how much I tried to convince myself I wasn't there, it was it, you know. And I felt so numb, and I was just kind of like, what the hell, you know, what the hell. And my brother now asks me, what did I say? Oh my god. one day I'll bring my brother out here. He's actually so funny. Like, I don't know. He was like, what does that say? And I'm like, clearly says I'm pregnant, you know. No, I didn't say it like that. But hey, my god, I wasn't laughing at it back then, you know. I can laugh about it now, but I wasn't laughing. I'll tell you that now. But yeah, anyways, yeah, I said I was pregnant, and I was kind of like, oh, yeah, that's how I found out I was pregnant. Yeah, and then went into a whole pregnancy journey. Basically, that's the story. That's the end. The end. Anyways, guys, yes, thanks for watching, and yeah, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. If you like the story, make sure you do like it. It will really mean a lot to me, and it will motivate me to do more stories like this, you know. If you really want to know what happened after, like the real truth, I'm only messing. Anyways, guys, thanks for watching. I'll see you again. Bye.